Hey, what's up? Good morning, crew. How y'all doing today? It is like, you know, I'm on my way to school. The rain has started. You know, there's this this hurricane that's about to hit Florida, and of course, it's screwing up our weather because, you know, we're so close. We're in this weird spot, you know, Georgia. We don't have most of Georgia doesn't necessarily have access to direct access to the ocean. But when I tell y'all, we always get the after effects of the hurricanes, always get the after effects. So y'all, I miss y'all so much. So I know it seems like, you know, I've been gone. I know y'all just probably noticed the video just went up today, sometime today. Y'all, I have got a hell of a story to tell y'all. So, first, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You know, hit the subscribe button. No point of watching the video if you're not going to subscribe, because I know you're going to come back and watch. So, just, you know, hang out with us a little while. So, let me tell y'all. Last week, Sunday, I don't know if I mentioned it or not in the video that went up today, because it was kind of like a video for a few weeks that I posted today. And I'm going to start posting my videos on Tuesday, because Tuesdays, nothing's going on Tuesdays. You know, class, but nothing's going on, so I can have it ready, you know, and post it on Tuesday. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about that. But anyway, so Sunday, not this Sunday, but last Sunday, you know, I was feeling very, you know, under the weather. You know, throat was very bothering me. It was very, very sore. No fever or anything. Just felt, you know, when I woke up Sunday morning, just felt like, you know. It was bad enough, though, to where I felt like I needed to go to urgent care, because I was like, I don't want this to progress to anything further. Now, I'm not one to go to urgent care for cough or allergies or anything, but this, I felt like, warranted some urgent care. Anyway, so I go to urgent care. You know, throat was definitely very inflamed. So I actually saw a PA. The PA, you know, tells me, you know, hey, you have pharyngitis, but we're gonna treat it with some antibiotics. I said, okay, whatever. Pharyngitis is nothing but, you know, for your throat, meaning your throat's inflamed or whatever. So, and that could be bacterial or viral. So I say, okay, I was feeling pretty bad. So, you know, she gave me steroids and gave me some PO or antibiotics. And I took it. You know, the steroid injection that she gave me made me feel instantly better. So I had a PEDS test Tuesday afterwards. So, you know, I did all of that, whatever. I feel like I was feeling halfway decent. So then I get back to class Tuesday. I have my PEDS exam. Go to work Wednesday, because then we're on what's considered fall break. So I didn't have clinical for the rest of the week. Went to fall break, and let me tell y'all, Wednesday, I start declining. And when I tell you I start going downhill, I really started going like, Beginning of Wednesday, I knew something was off because I wasn't particularly hungry. I didn't have breakfast. And that's not like me because I have breakfast every morning. Every morning I have breakfast, you know? I have breakfast. So I'm at work, and then, my boss, who's also my friend, happens to say, hey, let's get some let's get some eggs and some bacon or something. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get some eggs. So I got some eggs and some turkey bacon. I'll put some mushrooms and tomatoes in the eggs. And I ate it. I ate it fine. But I knew it was weird because I didn't have lunch. That's also not something that I like to miss. I don't like to miss my lunch. So I didn't have lunch. And by about 4, I knew I was sick. And this was a different sick. It just was an overall just not feeling well. What do they say, malaise? I just had an overall malaise feeling regarding I just didn't feel well. So that 6 o'clock rolls around, and now by this point I'm sitting there making a grocery list, like, I'm going to go grocery shopping when I get off, because I had the next day off of no work, no clinical, no anything. So I was planning on going grocery shopping. That didn't happen. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did not go grocery shopping. And not only did I not go grocery shopping, but I also did not, I didn't eat anything. I sat there at my desk. The office is closed by this point. You know what I mean? The office is closed by this point, and I literally sat there for about an hour, just sitting there. The rest of the office is gone. I'm the only person there. And I'm sitting there because I'm like, I feel so bad, but I'm not going back to the doctor at this point, because I know everything. Go home. Did I take something? What did I take? I had to just take what was available, what I had available at home, which would have been some Aleve. So I probably took some Aleve. What else did I do? I mean, that would have been the only thing that I would have taken, because I didn't have, at this point, I didn't have like Tylenol, and I was so upset that I didn't, because Tylenol would have really helped me. The Aleve is good, but the Aleve, I don't know, it's something about that 12-hour thing. The Aleve, it doesn't last the way that I need it to last. Like, it gives you a little bit of something over the 12 hours. That's the way I perceive it, is it gives you just a little something over 12 hours. Aleve actually runs out well before 12 hours, if you're sick. I feel like Tylenol gives you what you need. You know what I mean? Tylenol gives you everything you need when you need it. You know what I mean? It doesn't, and then when it's over, it's over. And it tells you 4 to 6 hours, So if I need to re-up 4 hours, I can. With Aleve, it's 12 hours. So you're in this ridiculous contract with this medication that you can't get out of for at least 12 hours, because you can't overdose. You don't want to overdose on NSAIDs. You don't want to overdose on Tylenol, but Tylenol gives you a window, a structured parameters, like, hey, do not exceed this amount in 24 hours. Aleve, you can't, I don't think you can, I think you can take, the max is like 3 pills. So you can take, 2 pills the first dose, and then 1 pill the next dose. And, I know I sound very upset about Aleve, but just know I don't recommend Aleve. I know people love Aleve, but Aleve has really let me down this time. And Aleve used to be a good friend of mine. Anyway, so I'm feeling worse. Go to sleep. Now, I'm a nursing student, so you guys know I have, all these non-pharmacologic methods and trying to cool down. Because at this point, overnight, I do get to sleep because I'm so exhausted. My body, obviously, is fighting an infection of some sort. I go to sleep. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. My strep test was negative, so she tested me for strep, and the strep test was negative. So she did a rapid strep test. It was negative, allegedly. So she proceeds to. So I lay down, sleep, exhausted. About 4 a.m. I wake up. So Thursday morning, 4 a.m. covered in sweat. I'm like, oh Jesus, something is wrong. You know, fevers will break the strongest person down. I don't care what anyone says. Fevers will break the strongest person down, and I'm gonna say it broke me down because I'm like, I need to call my mother. I need to call my mother, and I need my mommy, to come and take care of me. That's it. I just need my mommy. I need my mommy. So, I'm putting, frozen veggies and, ice water bottles on my neck, and I'm making ice packs and just those ice packs really work, because, like I said, at this point I only had Aleve, and Aleve was doing nothing. Aleve was doing nothing for my fever. Like, it would break it, and then, it wouldn't break it for 12 hours, and supposedly Aleve is a 12-hour medication. It has a 12-hour duration. Well, that is a lie, like I said before. Let me not get back on Aleve, but the point of me saying that is, I was expecting, okay, let me get at least good 12 hours of rest while this fever is broken. No, you can get 2, 3, maybe 4 hours of rest, and that's, which is still good. 4 hours is better than no hours, but 12 hours is way better than 4 hours. So I'm just driving, laying around, doing all this different stuff, and you just don't know what to do. So I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna break today. This is what I'm thinking, telling myself. Little do I know, I knew nothing of what I was talking about, because I said, oh, this is gonna break today, and it's gonna be fine, whatever. At this point, the oral prednisone she gave me as well was gone, so that wasn't working. The oral antibiotics I think was just a little taste of something, because she actually thought it was viral, so she thought it was gonna have to run its course. I said, ma'am, this is not viral. I'm talking to myself at this point, because, I'm at home, and I'm just going back thinking all of the things I should have told her at the when I went to visit. So, and I know this story is so long drawn out, but this is a good story. So, I suffer, in a sense, Thursday, and no appetite at this point. Still hadn't eaten. No lunch, no dinner, no breakfast, no nothing. I am staying hydrated, so when I tell you, I probably went through a 40-pack of water. 40, like the water bottles. I think I got like 4 bottles left. Your boy was staying hydrated, So, anyway, Friday morning, I was supposed to go to work. Not happening. So I text, call off, because I had to, because I needed to go back to the doctor, because it just wasn't getting better. So I went to the doctor, and it was my first day out of the house since Wednesday. So Friday morning, I went back to urgent care. And the reason why I like urgent care is because, this wasn't like something that was, it was serious to me, but it wasn't very serious, you know what I mean? So because it wasn't like super serious, I wasn't gonna go to the emergency room. That just wasn't gonna happen with me. I didn't need to go to the hospital. It wasn't that big of a deal. But it was very uncomfortable, and I needed her to find out, what do you have? Lo and behold, the trademark white patches showed up back there. Oh, but the strep test was negative, Those white patches are almost like the hallmark indicator of strep throat. I'm like, ma'am, those white patches are back there. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. I have strep throat. She's like, oh yeah, the treatment is a little different. So, you know, I said, well, give me a little bit of that. Give me a little more of that, that injection of the prednisone. That was some good stuff. And then also give me some antibiotic, real antibiotic. So, you know, got the prednisone, then I got some Rosefin. And then she gave me like oral amoxicillin because she said, you know, that's like king in her eyes for strep throat. So, you know, I'm doing, and I'm obviously, as y'all can see, I'm on my way to class, so I must feel better at some sort. So I did. I feel much better. No fever, no malaise, and I'm just ready to get to class. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I just wanted to tell y'all that story. I'm feeling much better though. So providers, listen to your patient when they tell you something, okay? I'll holler at y'all later, all right? Check out the video, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. Peace.